So we have seen the market, the different factors influence positively or negatively the loyalty, efficiency of loyalty programs. We have seen the different reward management, time, tangibility, queue compatibility. We have seen the market situation through double jeopardy. And we will see now, there are also sector or firm differences. Pay attention not to do stupidly benchmarking, because in one sectors or in some sectors, some marketing actions, including loyalty programs, work better than in other sectors. That's why it's important to analyze precisely the situation of the market. Which are the markets where loyalty programs work well? The markets of service production. That is, airlines, hotels, car rentals. Why do these programs work better? It's a question of value that is offered. Because in grocery retail programs, chains are giving money. Either discounts, either vouchers, either they give you money, euros, that you accumulate on your card. But for every euro you get on the card that you can use in the store has to pay €1. So it's an expensive reward. These 50 cents that you get credited on the card are paid by the supermarket, partly by the national bank. So that is why offering intangible rewards, having a very high value for the customer, but lower cost for the program sponsor, is a good solution. For example, offering a privileged access to airline lounges, priority access to check-in, priority access to passport control and security control, priority boarding, is actually an adequate solution which does not cost a lot to the airline, but brings a lot of value to the passenger. Convenience, because if you can win a lot of time, it makes the journey more comfortable, makes the customer more happy or satisfied. Or in the hotel or airline sector, or car rental sector, offering free capacities, upgrades to loyal customers is a good solution. Sometimes you might get upgrades. An upgrade into premium economy, or from premium economy into business class, or from business class into first class. The value, the perceived value for the customer is very high, because he gets for free an upgrade. The cost for the airline are actually zero, because actually it makes no difference for the airline if the passenger is seated in the economy class or in the business class. Upgrading a customer when the flight is already closed. So in other words, there are no new customers who can buy actually the free capacities. Makes sense, because the seats are lost. In terms of cost structure, no difference if they put customers in the business class or if they stay in the economy class. The costs are the same, because they are fixed costs of the plane, the cost of kerosene, the cost of the flying attendants, the cost of food. All this is already paid or fixed. So again, it makes no difference if you seat a passenger from economy class to the premium or economy or to the business class. But in terms of perceived value, the value is very high for the customer. It is the same for hotels. It makes no difference if you go to Marriott, Hilton or any other hotel. The hotel, they are doing yield management, so they're doing forecasting. And they will see that actually the hotel is half free, and the superior rooms are free. So from the cost structure, it makes no difference to put a loyal customer from the standard room to the superior room, because again the costs are fixed. So it makes definitely sense to offer rewards as a rewards. Free capacities or services which have high perceived value for the customers but low cost for the firm. It is the same if you offer free tickets. Free tickets, the rewards of the frequent flyer programs are generally given in periods where nobody is traveling. That is where the planes are empty. But this actually should be done for good customers. There again we come to the idea of value alignment. Upgrades should be offered to customers either with high value, either with higher potential. This happened once to me at Lufthansa. When I came into the Miles & More program, they saw, probably based on my social demographical data, they saw that I have probably the potential to become a good frequent flyer. So I got an upgrade from economy to premium economy. You can do it according to the customer potential. You can do it also naturally for very good actual customers, in order to thank them, and in order to give them the volunteer to stay loyal with your brand. So it absolutely makes sense to offer these upgrades or free capacities only to high potential clients or to high value clients. Reward then comes at a very low marginal cost, but gives very high value to the customers. So in service sectors, loyalty programs prove to be much more efficient. Again, the comparison of the reward value. Remember, in the retail, we had perceived reward value something around 0.1 to 1%. Here in the service sector, you can see the reward value is between 20 to 30%, because again, the value, if the customer bought these services or upgrades, it would be quite costly. But as the company is offering this for free, for basically no supplementary marginal cost, that is why the value is quite high. Here, the perfumery, it's a beauty service having a value of something like 33% of what the customer purchased in the perfumery. Or in the car rental, it's something like 22%. What is the reward? It's actually a free rental for the weekend. Capacities are free, because cars are generally rented during the week by business travelers. And during the weekend, the whole car fleet is not really used. So there are overcapacities, excess capacities, that can be offered for free to customers, which have low cost for the brand, because again, if the car is driving or not, has basically no supplementary cost. On the other hand, for the customer, the free car rental has high perceived value. So in summary, service sectors are predestinated for loyalty programs. That is why it's not an asset probably that loyalty programs were born in the service sector. That is in the airline sector. If you have to decide if you launch a loyalty program, look at the sector. Do you have services that you can offer and even apply to the retail sector? It makes sense to create different tiers and offer to the VIP customers more than discounts, but rather service. It might be home delivery. You can offer priority access to the sales one day before the official sales program. It's kind of private sales. So this is a privilege which does not cost money for the retailer, but might be highly valued by top customers. So it's a good mean to make customers loyal. This is actually what is happening also with closed stores. A lot of closed stores are organizing private sales, either on the internet, either in the stores, where VIP members can come one day before the sales period. And so in retail, also it is important to go beyond simple discounts or vouchers, offering, for example, home deliveries, priority checkout.